The miracles that Jesus did while he was walking the earth were awesome. They were breathtaking. They were astonishing, life-changing miracles. But one kind of stood out to me as I learned the history of it. Mark 1:40 through 45 is when Jesus was healing a man with leprosy. A man with leprosy came to him and begged him on his knees, "If you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus was indignant. He reached out his hand and he touched the man. "I am willing," he said, "be clean." Immediately the leprosy left him and he was cleansed. Jesus sent him away with a strong warning. "See that you don't tell anyone, but go and show yourself to the priests and offer sacrifices that Moses commanded for your cleansing as a testimony to them." Just in case you're curious, leprosy is a skin disease that you develop these painful sores all over your skin. And back in biblical times, it was seen as like a punishment for sin, whether you had sinned, and some people seen that it was a punishment from God. When you had leprosy back in those times, you were looked at as the lowest in society. Oftentimes you had to beg to be able to get by, whether that be beg for money or clothes or food. You had to beg for it. You had to live outside the city, away and separated from your families. You couldn't participate in any kind of community worship or any kind of activities that they might have been having. But however, if you did enter the city, you had to wear torn clothes. You had to have a shaved head. And if you did go into the city, you had to shout, "Unclean, unclean," to warn others that you were coming. Can you imagine the embarrassment, the shame that the people with leprosy might have felt, the hatred that they felt? So you see, when Jesus actually made his visible wounds go away, sometimes what we might miss is the miracles in between the lines. Jesus healed him to where he could go back into the community. He could be back with his family who missed him a lot. He could show that, this was not a disease that I got from sin. Jesus gave this man his life back. And that is just beyond amazing. That is beyond just the flesh wounds healing up. He gave the man's life back. And to me, whenever I found that out, I was just blown away at how awesome this truly was.